I'll call the meeting to order for August 25th, 2021. Roll call of members. Pam?
Oh, sorry. Jenneru,
Yes.
Leaders,
Yes.
Herder,
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Okay.
I've had a chance to read the minutes. Is there a motion to approve the minutes or make corrections?
I would move to accept.
Second.
Been moved in second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed the same. Motion carried. I'll now read our opening statement. The public hearing will be conducted pursuant to the board's rules of procedure as adopted May 26, 1988. We will first hear the report of the planning director on the detailed information and observations regarding the request, if not done so in written form prior to the hearing. Next, we will take testimony of the applicant and his or her witnesses. Upon completion of the applicant's testimony, I'll call upon members of the audience wishing to make a statement concerning the request. Persons in favor of the request shall be heard first, followed by those who oppose it. At any time during the presentation of testimony, the members of the board may interrupt to ask questions or make comments on what has been said. Upon completion of all testimony, the applicant will be allowed to make a closing statement to the board. Upon completion of the applicant's closing statement, I'll entertain a motion to close the public hearing on the request. After the public hearing has been closed, we will hear the recommendation, if any, of the planning director, and upon completion of all discussion, I'll entertain a motion of the members of the board regarding the disposition of the application. Each speaker addressing this board shall step forward to the podium and state their name and address before proceeding with their testimony or evidence. I would ask that you spell your last name. This board should not be bound by strict rules of evidence, but does reserve the right to exclude evidence or testimony that may be deemed to be irrelevant, immaterial, incompetent, or unduly repetitious. As chairman, I will rule on all questions relating to the admissibility of evidence, which may be overruled by the majority of the board. The board may grant continuances in case for any good cause shown to any interested party who has hindered his appearance. The board may at any time request a continuance of a hearing for the purpose of giving further notice, taking further evidence, gathering further information, touring the proposed site, or for other such reasons the board may find sufficient. In such case, we shall state the specific reasons for the continuance and set a date, time, and place when the matter will be continued. All official action of this board shall be made at public hearing by motion made, seconded, and polling of the membership. If conditions are imposed, such conditions shall be included in the motion or amended hereto. Our final decision will be prepared in writing and be part of the public record of this board. Once this board has reached a decision on a case, that decision shall be final. Section 335.18 of the Iowa Code states, any person or persons, jointly or severally, aggravated by the decision of the Board of Adjustment under the provisions of Chapter 335, or any taxpayer or any officer, department, board, or bureau of the county may present to the court of record a petition duly verified, setting forth that such decision was illegal in whole or in part, specifying the grounds of illegality. Such petition shall be presented to the court within 30 days after the filing of the decision of the office of the board. Upon hearing that, I would ask for a motion to open up the public hearing on case CU 2021-05.
I'll make that motion. I'll second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed the same. Motion carried. Public hearing is now open. Courtney McIntosh, if you'd like to come up to the podium and
Sure.
kind of state what your plans are.
Okay, well, I'm Courtney McIntosh, and McIntosh. I live out in Trainer, right off of Highway 92 on my dad's Century Farm. He's my neighbor. I farm with him, and I need a little extra income, so I'm hoping to put up a dog boarding for when people are on vacation. I can board their dogs. So it'd be a kennel of like 6 to 7 runs, where it'd be inside, outside. They'll be locked up in the inside in the evening into the night. And then, I'm right off the highway, but pickup times would be, addressed in the morning and then in the afternoon at a certain time. Really no neighbors should hear or see or be affected, other than my dad, who's okay with it. Cause he wants to help farming still, so this works out great if it all works out. So yeah, that's my proposal, is to just have a little small 40 by 20 kennel area.
Have you ever tried something like this before, or just kinda? Thought it
Right
was-
now I'm watching them in my house, which is chaos, but, cause everybody sleeps in my bed, you know, I have 3 dogs in my bed, but yeah. No, I haven't ever
Okay,
done
I was just
something like
kinda curious.
that.
And you say you're gonna have 6 or 7?
Well, you know what, it was gonna be 6, but since we have to do ADA, requirements, I'm gonna move the door to the other side, which I was like, duh, obviously, and then I can put in another kennel, I don't know, I didn't think of that. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna
Thank God
have
for 88.
7 now. Lucky number 7, lucky dog lodge, lucky 7, you know.
So this entryway will be another run.
Yep, and then the door is just gonna be on the east side. Yeah.
I love that they get a TV, a 40-inch, come on.
Yeah. right?
Certainly,
And I'm not planning on grooming, but I do have a tub in there, and, you know, I'm sure that they're gonna get dirty and whatnot from stepping and walking in their kennels, and,
You do have I thought I saw an outdoor area for them to run.
yep, to the west, I'm going to fence in like an acre for them to run around. So they have the option, the grade area, which I don't think it's great on there, but they can run in and out all day long, they get to choose, it'll be heated and air conditioning, but they'll get to choose if they wanna go inside or outside. And then they get to go to the big grass run area several times a day too.
I want my dog to
I
come.
was gonna say, I'll let you leave it.
And it'll just
My
be
Aussie
me.
dog will come.
Oh, he's cute.
Let me see him.
It's really a
See, I have a blue here.
unnecessary thing.
Looks similar.
People are always asking, where can I board my dog? And
Especially around here, there's a couple in Glenwood.
Yep, one down by Mineola, I think. and-
Yeah, and that Shaggy dog, she's a friend of mine, and she's like, tell Courtney she can come work for me. I'll teach her all the tricks of the trades and refer business. She's like, I turn people away daily. And she's like, she better be ready, because it'll work, so.
Sure.
Every place you call, it's hard to get in. It's
Yeah.
hard to get in usually, for me.
Yeah,
Oh, it sounds like it's needed then, so that's good.
yeah.
So then, you know, where they're going to be able to run outside
Mhm.
at night, you'll close the door.
Close the doors,
And
yep.
then they can't be out.
Yep, and the
Okay.
kennels outside I'm gonna have the roof cover, so they can't even, if you have a really
Mhm.
scaly dog that can
Mhm.
climb up and over, it won't be an option.
Okay.
Cause I don't wanna have to worry about that.
No.
Mhm. Or something coming over the top.
Yes, exactly, yeah,
Raccoon or something.
raccoon, yep.
No,
And the closest neighbors, besides your dad, right?
Mhm.
And let nobody else.
And
that
then,
would
yeah,
be
the next
hearing
ones would be
barking.
probably the Lammerts up on top of the hill.
Yeah, on that, you can see there's no one around on page 4.
And I literally sit on the highway, it's loud enough that, unfortunately.
That seems like a good spot for it, I think.
Okay, if anybody else has any questions?
Thank you.
Thank you, Courtney. And there's no one to speak in favor or oppose, so,
I'll make a motion to close public hearing.
A second.
we moved in second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed the same, public hearing is closed. I would ask for the recommendation from the staff.
Okay. We'll change one thing since she's rearranging her floor plan, but we recommend that you guys approve this application. Subject to the following conditions, the applicant shall secure a license from the Iowa Department of Agriculture and Land Stewardship prior to opening the kennel, which I believe she's working on.
Yep.
The owner shall follow a manure plan. Oh, I guess I'll add, she's going to put in a septic system also
Oh, okay.
for the urine, and then she'll pick up the feces.
Fertilize the crops.
Yeah, there you go. The number of dogs shall be limited to 6, but we can change that to 7 since she has a new floor plan. Signage, if proposed, shall be required to comply with chapter 8.090.030.06. The applicant shall secure permit approval through the County Building Code Division to ensure that the structure complies with Pottawattamie County, Iowa building codes. The applicant shall secure permit approval through the County Environmental Health Division for the septic system. The applicant shall agree to allow the Pottawattamie Animal Control Division to inspect the facility at least once per year. Based on the following findings of fact, the subject property is located in the A2 Agricultural Production District. The county's zoning ordinance, which is adopted in conjunction with the land use plan, stipulates that the proposed land use is a permitted conditional use in the A2 district. The subject property is located in an area which consists primarily of ag uses. The kennel is not foreseen to have any negative impact on area properties. The existing road system is adequate to accommodate this activity. The aforementioned conditions will minimize any potential adverse impact on adjoining property owners.
Question, is there any state regulation on the number of, she's asking for 7, I guess, is there a limit on how many you can have?
As far, like
total?
per
Could
the
you have, like,
building,
20, 30?
yeah. I looked at that website before
Okay,
and,
I guess I was just, I know you're setting up for, or you were setting up for 6 and now 7, and I'm just wondering.
oh, yeah, it's a pretty vast number.
I'm just thinking, if we limit it to 7, she
Oh.
might be coming back and doing this again.
But then she'll have to build a bigger building, right?
Right.
Yeah, so.
I thought about it,
I'm
but
just-
financially.
I mean, we don't have to, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
It's up to you guys. I
think a
don't
little
care.
proactive, and
Right, I gotcha.
I don't know. I guess we just approve it for what she's asked for, right? But
That's what I would say.
Then she comes back for more, I don't think it'd be a problem, she wanted to add
it
on.
doesn't look like it. It's just that she's got to go through the whole process
Right.
again. But
Totally up to you guys.
can we demand that they have at least a 60-inch TV?
Yes.
I don't know about this 40.
These are on sale.
That's what I'm saying.
It's small one
TVs
for
are
each
cheap,
channel,
so-
kids want to watch something different.
I have already been looking up what dogs like to watch on TV. There's some good ones.
Let me know when you find out.
My dog
And you
likes
find
the
out for my
Olympics.
dog.
Olympics, luge, skeleton, my dog loved that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I would make a motion to, no, we send this on to the board.
No, this,
Or this, okay,
you
that's-
make the final
always
decision.
forget which board I'm on, I do
Right.
too many.
I
Okay, so
know.
I'd make a recommendation, or a motion to approve, subject to the list of things that Pam read off. And make it 7, and what was the other thing? That was different.
That was all I changed, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
88, yeah.
I'll second.
It's been moved in second, roll call vote,
Herder,
Yes.
Jennewer,
yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Leaders.
Yes.
Motion has been approved, and so you're good
Yay.
to go.
There you go.
Thanks guys. Awesome.
Have fun with all the fur.
And when will you open?
I know.
Yeah, when are you opening? Now.
As soon as possible, I guess. Probably gonna happen right in the middle of harvest, you know that?
Yeah,
Probably.
probably.
No,
Yeah.
that would be some speedy building, so.
All right, we'll talk to you
Good
soon,
talking to
okay?
you.
Bye-bye.
Is there any other business, Pam, or?
There is not.
Do we have any meeting next month?
We do.
We do?
I'm trying to think what it is. Oh, a variance for, you know how if you want to put up an ADU, you have to have 2 times the amount of land.
You
So
wanna put up a what?
accessory dwelling unit, I don't think anyone's come to you guys before, but
No.
if you want to put up an accessory dwelling unit, it's something we added to our code in 2015 to allow
Like
A
mobile
smaller
home,
home.
Mother-in-law or something?
mother-in-law quarter, limited to 600 square feet. So to do that, the code says you have to have 2 times the amount of land. So this particular property they need 2 acres because I have a septic and a well. And they only have like
2 times the
Fine.
amount of land as what?
as what the zoning district requires. So like they
Oh.
need 2 acres for one house
Okay,
because they have septic and well. So they would need 4 acres to put another home on there, the ADU. And they only have like 3.68 or something like that.
okay,
So that's what's coming to you.
okay.
Okay, that'll be September.
September
22nd?
22nd, yeah.
All right, I'll make a motion.
That's the only application we have, so.
To adjourn?
Yes.
So moved in second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion is adjourned. Thanks for coming.
Okay, it was fun.
Yeah.